It's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people, you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged, he know it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault you kick slow. Should've let your trick hold, chick hold your sick glow. Plus nobody couldn't do nothing once he let the brick go. And you know I know that's a bunch of snow. The beat is so butter. Peep the slow cutter as he utter the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes he rhyme quick, sometimes he rhyme slow, or vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice verse pie, hit it on the first try. Villain, the worst guy. Spot hot tracks like spot a pair.
Hello everyone, it has been a while, as hit band Stained has once said. I'm sure everyone likes that band and they're not hated whatsoever. But welcome back to another episode on the Amelix SMP. And as you can see, the Amelix Villager Complex has a World Eater. This is a new World Eater designed by me, Luke7720, and Abstract Voxel, where me and Luke mostly did the bomber side and the top wiring for that. Abstract did the sweepers down here, did the return stations over there, and optimized a lot of the wiring, so he probably carried, and me and Luke are washed, but it's whatever. And then also thank you to Hello for those absolutely sick shots at the beginning. He worked hard getting all of that set up, and on Bedrock it's not very easy since we don't really have good replay mod and stuff. But I want to make this like a preschool classroom where, like, you know, where you were in like preschool or like kindergarten or something, where someone's mom brought in cookies and then the teacher was like, everyone say thank you to Miss Tabitha, and then everyone would say an unnecessarily long like thank you. Yeah, I want the comment section to all be just thank you, hello, thank you. Anyway, yeah, this is what we've been working on for the past few months. It is very hard to make a good World Eater system in Bedrock. So a few things we've done with this one are we've made it very cheap, really. This is probably the best World Eater you can use in Bedrock right now, just in terms of like ease to build, like easy to operate. And then we've got this grid here to make it more TNT efficient and give it a super low overhead, which is really nice. And then as you saw in the intro, the return stations are really cheap and compact thanks to mostly Abstract. Here they are right here. Yeah, they were very easy to build. The return stations took me an Abstract probably like, I don't know, like less than 2 hours total, I'd say. The entire grid for the perimeter took us 5 hours. I mean, it was a lot of manpower, but the fact that we still got all of that done in 5 hours is crazy. I'm pretty sure I did stream doing this, and most of you have likely seen the progress if you are in the Amelix Discord server, which if you are not, I highly recommend you join, so you can see all of our new stuff, get our world downloads, and interact with the community. But yeah, the other important part is this item distribution up here. So I thought about the fact that while running this is a lot of TNT. This is a 20 by 30 chunk perimeter, and we would have to get all that TNT by hand, obviously. More coming up on that later. But that is about 600,000 TNT. I'm not putting that all in the dispensers by hand. No. So I had the idea that maybe, since originally, to push limit these bombers right here, we had a regular block there, but we just replaced it with a hopper, but we can drop TNT directly down to each flyer each time it lands and then send it back along. So I commissioned Big Citrus Fruit to make this item distribution since I can't do storage tech well. It will give the exact amount of TNT that each flyer needs to make it across and back. It's single speed, so it's only dispensing TNT going that way. But it dispenses the correct amount using hopper minecart eating, and it's very fast. So we can just really, like, all we have to do is make sure this area is loaded, make sure this has the right amount of TNT, and watch out for any blocks or liquids that aren't cleared. But otherwise, this is a very low, like, very low maintenance World Eater. It's very hard to break. It's decently cheap. We have distribution, and it'll just make it like overall way better to run. So yeah, that's what we've been doing right here. This distribution took me, Citrus, and Abstract about like, I'd say like 5.5 hours to build, which is a good while, like longer than the grid. We spent about 6 hours in VC, or like 6 hours on the world, but like we were doing stuff in between as well. So I'd say about like, I don't know, like 5.5 hours. And it was actually quite tough to wrangle Citrus to actually help me on this for a while, because she kept flaking. But I do actually have a time lapse, so let's jump into that real quick.
Well, this is probably my last chance.
Mine too.
It's now or never.
So after making that, unfortunately we had to confront the harsh reality that the machine cannot run without actual supplies for it. So what we have been working on right now is a giant gunpowder farm. This is new cutting-edge tech, developed by Mike Homer, Oare, and Rufus. And this is a creeper farm that apparently makes about 25,000 gunpowder per hour. Now, we had a creeper farm a while ago that a few members, including mostly Pandemonium, worked very hard on. And we got bedrocked. It was patched within days. Honestly, if I was Pandemonium, I'd become an alcoholic at that point. But we have our creeper farm here. The towers just got wrapped up like a few days ago, and now we are digging out the bottom so we can start making a cool design along with some storage down there. And we have big plans for the area to also include a sand duper so that this can become a TNT factory. So we have all of this in order to get the gunpowder to actually run the World Eater and World Eaters and quarries included in future projects. So this is probably the second most important farm on the server. Second only, of course, to the Coral Fan farm. But yeah, we're finally starting to get some big projects out of the way, and we're starting to get to that point in every tech server to where you have to build the biggest and best farms, because the smaller and easier to build ones, the quicker ones, just won't do it, because we're finally getting to endgame stage, so expect bigger things, more things, actually probably less things. We'll probably slow down now that there's more scale, but expect big things. Top 10 things I don't say to women. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you'd like more of my Amelix episodes to be sort of like this one. I was experimenting with adding a few things in this video, and I think I liked how it turned out, but let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.